welcome back. This is Dr. Jim Goldstein with the sixth installment of our 7-part series, 7 Steps to a Better Relationship. There's an interesting phenomenon that's happened lately, which is that human beings are much more conscious about what they put into their body. And they're not willing to just eat anything like they used to. I don't want to eat this, I don't want to eat that, this has trans fat, this has high fructose corn syrup, forget it, I'm not breathing that. That's full of cigarette smoke, I don't want that in my lungs. So they have this discrimination that they never used to have before. I don't want that water, I just want bottled water. No, I'm not drinking that. And yet, at the same time, they're not at all discriminating about what they put in their head. They're willing to expose their mind to so many things that aren't really good for us. I mean, we watch things on TV that are shocking or horrifying, make us feel bad, wince, but we keep watching them and keep watching them until we're habituated to them. We listen to conversations on the radio and on the news that make us feel awful, and yet we continue to listen. And we don't think that's going to have an effect on us, perhaps, but it does. And that, have you ever been with a friend, and you like this friend, but when you're in conversations with them, you end up not feeling good. You just don't feel good. You don't like what they talk about. Even if what they're talking about is accurate and valid. I have this one guy, he calls me up, and he always tells me how bad everybody's doing in business. Oh, man, just wanted to hear how's it going, because nobody's getting any lead. It's like, I don't want to hear this. I just don't want to do this. I love the guy, but man, it makes me feel terrible to think about stuff like that. So that's what I'm recommending. Be much more careful about what you put in your head, about the conversations that you allow yourself to have and the conversations you allow yourself to listen to. Don't do it. Remember the thing I said about just focusing on what you like? You have to be sensitive to stuff that comes in that's really not good for you, because if you're being polluted by conversations all day long and by what you're exposing yourself to, you really won't be able to be present to your partner, and you won't feel good, and you won't like your life, and you won't feel good about life. So part of it has to do with being a better gatekeeper of what you're going to allow in and what you're not going to allow in. Be around people who inspire you. Have conversations with friends who uplift you, who appeal to your highest self. Inspire comes from a Greek word which means to breathe in. When something inspires us, we're like, oh, look at that. Be inspired. And it'll really affect how you feel about your partner and your life and everything else. So I really recommend that. Be much more discriminating about what you put in your head. Thanks. I look forward to our final installment next time. This is Dr. Jim Goldstein with Powerful Partnerships. I've loved doing this. Thanks.